guys, it's the Psych MP, and today I'm going to be doing a video on how to market your private practice. I'm no expert in this, but I've been doing this for 3 months now, and I've definitely seen some growth, enough growth that I'm able to leave my outpatient job and just run this solo. And I'm going to give you guys 7 tips on how to market your private practice. Let's get to it. So I went from having 1 patient appointment every week at the beginning of March to about 10 to 12 at the end of May. And now June is it's trending up, probably 13 to 14 every weekend. But it is a slow growth process, guys. When you start your own private practice, you should not expect to get huge in a couple months. Like they say, Rome wasn't built in a week. You have to stay positive, you have to stay motivated no matter what. Even getting 1 new client every week, that's a huge boon. Even if you get 1 client every 2 weeks, it feels good. But it's almost like a domino effect or this avalanche effect. It will slowly grow, but when it grows, it really grows quickly. Marketing is going to be the most important thing for your practice. Patient care will always be number one, but to sustain a business, you need to have a strong marketing campaign. You need to advertise, because no matter how great you are as a provider, you might get some referrals from that, your patients, but you can't really gauge that as your main advertisement. You really need to market and build your practice slowly. You need new people coming into the door. These first couple of months, it's a growing period, and you're going to learn on your own, trial by fire, what advertising campaign works better for you, what is the best things to allocate your money towards. This is from my personal experiences in 3 months, and these are the ones that I've seen. I'll give you really how many patients I've gotten with each advertisement, and which ones I prefer, or which ones I'll definitely prefer for you guys, but it might be different for everybody. So number 1 is going to be Psychology Today. There is nothing for me right now beats that. So it is $29.99 a month, and it is a page where patients can find therapists and psychiatrists and psychiatric nurse practitioners. Now, you create a bio, you describe yourself, you describe the clientele you're looking to see, your statement, your mission statement. So really, they look at what insurances are you going to take. Are you going to be cash only? Are you seeing adults or children or geriatrics? Are you performing psychotherapy? And where are you located? And you really want to make sure that your page is really good. What sets it apart from these others? You want to post really nice pictures, the best photos of your practice, the best photos of your office. And there's also a 15-second video that you can post, and that really helped me out a lot as well. So the 15-second video is you introduce yourself, what clients you're looking for. Or do you offer telepsychiatry? Are you offering in-person appointments? And also just what you're about. And that gives patients really a snapshot of 15 seconds on, I know it's just 15 seconds, but they have an idea of, what you look like, what they think you're going to be, or how you're going to be. Do they feel like you're genuine? These things. Now, Psychology Today that's that portion. There's also a PeerCast, and PeerCast is a forum of medication providers and therapists in your area. And what I do is I post on there and I say, hey, I'm a new practice located in this area. I'm looking for medication management referrals. And I'm also looking to partner with therapists in the area to kind of build my clientele and form a working relationship with some of these therapists, because setting this up early will only help you out in the long run. When you have a stable set of 3 or 4 or 5 therapists that trust you, you have to do good work, and hopefully that they will do really good work. But you'll have an idea of having children and adolescent therapists, or adults, or DBT or CBT, people that have different specialties, or an ADHD specialist. And you can refer your patients to them, and they will refer their patients to you. And this will really, over time, help build your clientele. Psychology Today, guys, is $29.99 a month. And I wish that I knew that it was, there is an option that if someone refers you, you get 6 free months. I did not know that. I'm going to put the link down below. But you guys, no matter what, should just get it anyway, because $29.99 a month, guys, I've actually gotten 30 patients from Psychology Today. By far the most out of any advertisement that I've done. And this is over 3 months. And it's actually really growing. And not to mention, the networking that I've made with the therapists. I'm offering to sublet my space on that website. It's going to be different for everybody. But from my opinion and what I've seen from all these other advertisements, nothing comes close to spending just $30 a month and getting Even if you get one or two clients on there, if you just get one client a month, it's gonna be worth it. However much you charge, two clients, three. But this is without Psychology Today, I'm actually not sure how well I would have done with my practice, in these first 3 months. So guys, give it a shot. I think it's going to be the best thing you're going to do, and just make sure that your page stands out. Look at some of these other pages and see what you can do to make it better. But going forward, Psychology Today, guys, is going to be the number one thing that I would recommend for you to start growing your practice. So number two, let's talk about Facebook ads. There is a battle between Facebook and Google, and what is their purpose of both advertising? So people on Facebook aren't searching for keywords. They're not looking to buy products or services. It's a social network. But if you're looking to build brand awareness or engagement on your page, it's going to be good. Facebook is a lot cheaper. Facebook ads are much cheaper than Google ads. I've spent $20 a month for the last 3 months, so about $60. And I've gotten 3 new patients that way, just by posting something, using an advertisement and posting my business website on that post, and it promotes it. And you can choose a demographic, the area that you want. So I do like a 10 to 15 mile radius around my zip code, and I target 18 and above, since that's my clientele. But so $60, 3 new patients, and then for follow-ups, it reaches out to thousands of dollars. So have I made money on Facebook ads? Sure. Is it comparable to Psychology Today? No. But my main goal is to build brand awareness. So I would say for $20 a month, whether that's going out for drinks with your buddies or getting some pizza, it's $20 well spent. Number 3, let's talk about Google ads. So for me, this is a lot more expensive than Facebook ads. I've spent about $100 a month to kind of reach the same target audience. So this is a search network. So a lot of times people are looking for services. So when they type in psychiatrist near me, psychiatric nurse practitioner near me, therapist near me, they are looking to look for a product or a service. Now, I've spent a lot more on this. I've actually gotten 2 patients over 3 months, so not exactly the greatest. But according to Google, for every a dollar you spend, you actually earn $2. So if you really look at it, I've spent about $300 in 3 months, and I've gotten 2 new patients. But if you can, consider the initial evaluations, the follow-ups, I made more than double, probably triple or quadruple what I made from there. Now, it's different from Facebook. Facebook to me is building a brand, creating awareness. Google is, it's trying to get these, people in your area and your demographic area to convert into a sale. So people with the search network. So right now there's still, I would still say I've done a little bit better on Facebook because of, I haven't spent much money on it. But to say that, is it better than Google? I think they're better for different things. I think doing both in the long run, especially starting out, is going to be important. But if you're also strapped for cash, I would say Facebook might be the better choice for now. But I do think Google in the future would be pretty important as well. So this is 4 and 5, and they kind of go with number 2 and 3, Google ads and Facebook ads. You need to make a Google business page. So when people go on Google and they try to find your business, they need to be able to click on it. They need to be able to click on your website. They need to be able to click on maps to find your directions to your website. And there's actually a post feature on the Google business page, and when you post, it actually increases the chance. I think it's SEO, and I'm not too familiar with this, guys, but I know that the more you post, the more likely that your website or your business will be higher on the search rankings when people search for a certain keyword, whether they're looking for a psychiatrist near me, therapist near me, psychiatric nurse practitioners near me, and it's really important to post. But I think also just having a Google business page, there's reviews, there's different things on there that you need to have a Google business page, and that's going to be really helpful for you. It's kind of like your central hub. When they click on it, they can go to your website or they can go on the maps. And then Facebook pages are really the same thing. You need a Facebook page if you want to do Facebook ads. Facebook is this, similar. You're building your brand, but you can also post there. So every time you post on Google Business, post on your Facebook page. My Facebook page doesn't really have any likes. It's not many, but I still post on there. Once every couple weeks. I know I should post more, but I'm just so busy that I think I get too lazy. But having a Google business page and a Facebook page really are super important. And even slowly, early on, you're not going to have many people liking or clicking, but it's just, slowly it will grow and you just got to keep with it. Number 6, get a local ad in your newspaper or one of these online newspapers in your local area. I know several people that have done this, saying this is like my grand opening of my private practice, and this is what I do. This is the patients I'm looking for. This is my insurance that I accept. I know restaurants will do these, maybe not so much these, mental health centers, but I do think it could be really beneficial. So that's a quick option. Number 7, reach out to psychiatric crisis centers. So one of my friends, he also started private practice about the same time that I did, and he reached out to this crisis center that was really close nearby. And he has gotten all of his clientele from this place, and he's doing so well. Basically, all the patients from there, he partnered with them, so they will come to his outpatient center right after, and they, kind of network. There are places nearby me, and I've been actually getting some, but not to that same kind of relationship that he's been getting. He's getting all the clients from a crisis center, and it's great. That is a place. We shoot them an email, give them a call, just type in crisis centers nearby, and shoot them an email or a call, and let them know what insurances you take. Are you cash only? What is the age group you want to see? Reach out to local therapy offices nearby. There are some places that are just all counselors or therapists, and with this is great. So I went to a couple places nearby. I brought some donuts. I actually had some flyers made from my office, and kind of what I offered in my practice. And you network. Networking is such a big part of everything, guys. And I've actually gotten a lot of clients this way. Going to these therapy offices, introducing myself. I'm not a salesman or I'm not a professional marketer, but to be in this profession and market, you have to sell yourself, but you also, you're confident in your skills. So you go to a place, have some donuts, drop it off, network, get some numbers, and that's that. But it's super simple, really easily. And the other thing is also reach out to some of your primary care offices nearby. That is another thing. If there are a primary care provider needs, to refer these people out to someone that's a mental health specialist, that's you. Reach out to them, say, hey, I'm a new practice, or I'm a practice in this area. I would love to network with you going forward. And this is what I offer. These are the people that I will be seeing. And, vice versa. You say, hey, I could also refer them back to you. I think it's all about networking, guys. I can't stress it enough. It's super important. Being a great provider. This isn't really an advertisement. This is giving the best care you can give to these patients. And when you do that, you're going to get referrals back from your patients. I've gotten about 5 in 3 months from whether it's a patient's friend or family member that came to see me. And I'm not saying I'm the greatest provider, guys. I'm not. There are people way better than myself, but I'm okay. I do just fine. But I really care about my patients, and I really, I think again that's kind of lost in this world is a lot of people are all about money, and money is important. Don't get me wrong, but again, why did you come into this profession? So people can genuinely see, and they can see when you genuinely care about them, or that you care about their best interest. They're not just another 20-minute appointment to you. So when they see that, they're going to refer you to their friends or their family. And I think this is the other part. I kind of talked about being a great provider just on its own won't get you there, but it can definitely help. And I think that is something that's lost. Marketing, do all these marketing tips, be a great provider, and you'll be set. And when we talked about, practices aren't built in a week. It's just take your time, enjoy the process, enjoy the journey. We get lost and we want all this gratification, but it comes in stages. Again, we control our own narrative, we control our own story. Enjoy this process, have fun, help people along the way, and you can't beat it. All right, guys, the Psych NP out.